Hey guys, MMA-RAY coming back at you for another UFC 299 breakdown. Where next up is going to be Kevin Trailblazer Holland versus Michael Venom Page. MVP is 21-2 in his MMA career, 4-1 in his last 5. Kevin Holland 25-10 in his MMA career, 2-3 in his last 5. Now, most of you guys should know, but this is going to be MVP's first fight in the UFC. So the competition isn't going to be the same. I'm sure it's going to be significantly lessened. But this is a good one. This is by far. I know it's crazy, but I'm excited for this fight more than any other card, any other fight on the card. Big fan of MVP, so I have some bias. I have a lot of bias. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys on this one. I've followed him in Bellator. I've watched most of his fights. The guy is exciting. The guy is quick. The guy is dangerous. The guy is an idiot. But I will tell you guys that he's fun. He's fun to watch, and he does some crazy shit. And he probably has the sickest knockouts that you'll ever see of anyone in MMA, arguably. Kevin Holland, fun as hell. Also talks a lot of shit. Also fights like a wild man. Also does some dumbass shit. So this is fun. Just a fun fight, guys. Just enjoy this one. I will say some discrepancies here. Of course, it is Bellator versus UFC. But MVP's accuracy is 76% with Holland's at 49%. So there's that. Also, the strikes absorbed per minute. MVP is absorbing about 3.5. Or no, I'm sorry. Kevin Holland is absorbing about 3.5 per significant strikes per minute. With MVP's only 0.4. He's very quick. He's very in and out. He's hard to hit. I will say that MVP's leg kicks are insane. I think his knees are insane. I think he can hurt Kevin Holland with the leg kicks. Make him limp around in there. If Kevin Holland was smart, which we all know that he is not, he would definitely shoot for takedowns. He'd definitely try to get this fight to the ground, but we all know Kevin Holland at this point. He's a fun guy, gives the fans what he wants, even at his own detriment, which I think will be his detriment here. All bias aside, I like MVP. I watched a couple UFC little clips that they've done on him, and he had nothing. He had nowhere to go. He's got a lot more options, a lot more stuff for him available in the UFC right now. I think he's going to look better than ever. I think he's going to look slick. But I also think this is just going to be an awesome fight. It's going to be a lot of shit talking, a lot of crazy shit. Could get a sick knockout. I'm going Michael Venom Page with the upset. I think he's plus 120 right now, pretty even otherwise. Give me MVP with loads of bias on that one. Next up, we got Gilbert Burns versus Jack Della Maddalena. JDM is 16-2 in his MMA career, 5-0 in his last 5. Gilbert Burns is 22-6 in his MMA career and 2-3 in his last 5. This is another fun, interesting matchup. JDM is looking great. Gilbert Burns, he's good. He's great. We had a banger with Hazmat. That was awesome. That was probably one of the greatest fights you'll ever watch. Didn't look great versus Bilal. Supposed injury. Could be. The biggest discrepancies here are striking versus wrestling and grappling. So I'm going to give JDM a huge advantage on the feet. His significant strikes per minute are actually double that of Gilbert Burns. So I think if we're going standing, I'm going JDM heavily. He also has an insane jab, which seems to be one of the kryptonites for Gilbert Burns. He just likes to eat jabs. He got knocked down by a jab, but for Usman, given it's Usman. I will say, on the counter, JDM didn't look good for some guy, versus a guy a couple months or a couple fights ago who just kept spamming takedowns on him. I actually really thought JDM lost that fight, to be honest. So it's kind of like a style versus style here. I think if Gilbert does the smart, what he needs to do, get him down, I think that he will finish him via sub. And on the counter, if JDM can stop some takedowns, I think he jabs Gilbert Burns' face off. Exciting fight. I think another outstanding matchup. And give me the no distance on this one. Very confident. Unfortunately, there are no lines out for this fight right now. As far as the no distance, I've checked a couple sports books. I haven't seen it yet. But if they're giving you plus money or even around even money for a finish, jump all over that. Give me Gilbert Burns via sub. Give me JDM via KO. Take your pick, guys. Gonna be outstanding. Have a good day.